Now here's a bright idea. Instead of all of this,
It's movie time. Cable box. Surround sound. DVD. Feels cold in here.
Change the temperature. Alright, day is over. We can watch some movies.
Finally, it's movie time. Oh, the lights.
Turn the lights off. That was going to be remote. There we go.
through the technology offered in a Control4 home automation system, a homeowner can enjoy all of this and more. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Keep your head up, ride with me, let's go. Keep your ears up, listen to me, let go.
Smart homes have been in existence for more than 100 years. Starting with electrical power, residential home infrastructure over the decades has improved to provide interior automated communications, entertainment, internet, video, climate control, and security systems. The history of smart homes dates to the turn of the 20th century, when electrical and telephone wiring and hot water heaters were installed in new houses. Smart homes took a giant leap in the 1950s with improvement of remote control devices, air conditioning, television sets, and advanced kitchen appliances. General Electric developed a series of firsts that laid the foundation for the contemporary smart home. Integrated smart home infrastructure was usually built by hobbyists, but it wasn't until 1984 the term smart home was coined by American Association of Home Builders. General Electric introduced in November 2009 the first smart water heater that switches to an electricity-saving mode during peak use.
The mechanical timer switch is one of the earliest forms of home automation. Most common uses are electric hot water heaters and outside lighting. Still currently used today in commercial applications. This unit can only be set for a 24-hour period, unlike digital timers that can be programmed in 7-day formats.
X10 is the international and open industry standard for home automation devices. First developed in 1975 by Pico Electronics, X10 acts as a communications language so all compatible devices can communicate with each other using a home's existing electrical wiring. Although there are newer alternatives, X10 has remained a common choice among home users due to its economical availability.
Smart home automation systems were once considered toys for the wealthy technophile only. Bill Gates, and the artist formerly and once again known as Prince, had two of the most publicized smart homes. Thanks to the advent of affordable and reliable wireless networking technology, and the institution of communication standards like Zigbee Pro in the case of Control4, Whole house automation and smart homes are becoming so robust and integratable that even do-it-yourselfers are taking home automation projects on as high-tech hobbies. The systems are still expensive, but Control4's modular solution lends itself to being grown and extended over time as budget and schedule allow. Let's look more closely at the pieces that make up the puzzle. At a very basic level, we tend to refer to home automation as anything that gives you remote or automatic control of things around the home. A Control4 system can be described as a system that controls many different devices based upon programmed conditions, inputs, or combinations of inputs and conditions from other devices. In essence, if it can be turned off or on, up or down, warm or cooler, louder or softer, you get the idea, then it can be controlled by Control4. These and many more devices can be controlled based upon inputs from sensors, users, or other devices. In a Control4 system, the most commonly used inputs include sensors and switches, such as light and magnetic contact sensors, doorbell buttons and motion sensors, moisture sensors, and temperature sensors. The human who occupies the smart home is arguably the most important input. Control4 provisions numerous interfaces for the homeowner. The system remote provides the homeowner with full control of all devices, functionality, and media in the home. One of the many fine points of a Control4 system is that the navigator displays are consistent from one device to the next. The menu on the theater's plasma screen is identical to the one on the smaller screen in the upstairs bedroom. All system functions can be accessed through the navigators, and any navigator can be easily programmed to access any other device in the home. The Control4 My Home smartphone application allows for full control from anywhere. In addition to the on-screen navigators, Control4 also makes keypads that serve as programmable inputs and system indicators. The LEDs are fully customizable based upon programming, and the programming possibilities are truly amazing. All of the devices, inputs, events, and media are controlled by the central Control4 home controller, based upon the programming of conditionals, connections, variables, scenes, and agents through the Control4's administrative and design tool, the Composer. Control4's Composer software runs on a Windows-based computer and provides a familiar interface for programming all system functions and media. Once the programming is complete, the project is saved to the master controller, which runs a Linux kernel. The Control4 Director application runs on the controller and processes all of the logic required to make the home automation system run flawlessly and to interface with the devices on the home automation network and the rest of the world through the web. Though what we've just shown of home automation is cutting edge, the future of smart homes lies in the emerging area of smart grid connectivity and energy conservation. Control4 is leading the way through R&D work on technologies that foster eco-stewardship through enabling the smart home to be aware of and to regulate its own consumption based upon the needs of the entire electrical grid. We've come a long way since the first wired remote control of the 1950s.